You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Okay, so how many times have you felt completely buried under product tasks, fighting fires, instead of actually building the next big thing?
Oh, constantly. It's a classic PM problem.
Exactly. Well, today we're looking at how AI is starting to really change the game in product management. It's not just hype anymore.
Right. It's moving from automating simple stuff to actually helping reshape strategic focus.
We pulled together some interesting perspectives on this, how go-to-market teams are using AI, the whole challenge of managing requests, all that.
Yeah, the goal is really to figure out how you can use AI smartly, make space for that crucial ideation time.
And crucially, keep human judgment front and center. That seems to be the recurring theme.
Absolutely. It's fascinating how fast things are moving. Take go-to-market teams, GTM. They're already heavy users of tools like ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah. What are they doing with it?
Lots of things. Persona research, messaging audits, even content localization. We saw one case study, I think it's like a 40% cut in time spent just gathering data for personas.
Wow, 40%. That's significant.
And they saw something like a 25% jump in how precise their messaging was, which directly hits conversion rates.
So real, tangible benefits. It's not just theoretical efficiency gains.
Exactly. Lower costs, workflows you can actually scale across marketing. It's happening now.
And that efficiency gain,
Yeah.
it ties into how the actual product manager role is shifting. Right?
Yeah, totally. AI has taken over a lot of the, let's call it busy work, the repetitive stuff.
Which should, theoretically, free you up for the bigger picture. Strategy, creativity.
Empathy, yeah, the human-centric parts of the job. But there's a big if there.
You mean using it wisely?
Right. It has to be about augmenting your skills, not just handing things over. Collaboration, human oversight, that's still absolutely critical.
Which brings up that question, can analysis itself ever be fully automated by AI?
Well, the sources we looked at basically say yes. The process of analysis can be automated. Crunching the numbers, finding patterns. AI is great at that.
There's always a but.
But it can't automate trust. That's the key distinction. You, the user, the PM, you still have to verify the output. You need to understand the assumptions.
You can't just take the AI's word for it. I guess there's a risk teams just accept the output without digging deeper.
That's exactly what some sources highlighted. And there was this really interesting, almost provocative idea
Go on.
that in today's markets where AI can quickly optimize things and copy best practices, maybe the real value comes from doing something unexpected, bold, or even a bit bizarre.
Because AI can't easily predict or generate that kind of outlier thinking.
Precisely. It kind of pushes human ingenuity into new spaces.
That's a fascinating angle. It really doubles down on the human element. And speaking of shifting roles, what about growth?
Yeah, growth roles. They started out super innovative, right? But over time, parts of it became pretty routine.
Like setting up A/B tests, basic campaign tweaks, generating simple content variations.
Exactly. Those kinds of foundational tasks. Now AI is stepping in to automate a lot of that.
So growth professionals can get back to the really strategic, creative stuff. Finding totally new growth loops, maybe. Designing wilder experiments.
That's the idea. Focusing on work that drives genuine step-change innovation, not just incremental improvements.
Which all feeds back into reclaiming that strategic headspace. You mentioned managing requests earlier. That thunderstorm analogy is so apt.
Isn't it? Just constant, unstructured input flying at you. The successful PMs, they're the ones who don't try to catch every raindrop.
They build a better roof, standardize the intake.
Yeah, standardize how ideas come in, set really clear goals so they can prioritize ruthlessly, focus on maximizing product value, not just appeasing stakeholders.
And AI can presumably help triage that initial flood, maybe categorize requests.
It can definitely help provide a clearer lens for that prioritization, yeah. Sift through the noise.
Okay, so if AI helps clear the decks, how do we actually make time for proper ideation, not just wishful thinking?
Well, by automating some of that data synthesis, maybe even helping frame the problem initially, AI lets you go deeper.
Deeper how?
You can explore more options faster, use AI to maybe rapid prototype different solutions, test out diverse perspectives, explore what-if scenarios much more quickly than before.
But you need structure for that, right? Can't just be a free-for-all.
Oh, absolutely. You need really clearly defined problems, smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. You need structured techniques, good facilitation. AI is a tool within that process.
Oh, good inputs are vital for good ideation. That's where voice of customer tools come in.
Exactly. VOCI tools are like that bridge between the automation and the human insight. They use AI to pull together feedback from all over.
Reviews, support tickets, social media mentions.
Yeah, all that scattered input. And the AI helps analyze it, synthesize it, turns it into actionable insights you can actually use for prioritization. Makes you a better listener at scale.
Listening better, prioritizing smarter.
Yeah.
Okay. And that connects to another interesting point we found, the idea that dependencies aren't your problem.
Right. It challenges that common complaint. Often when you dig into it, maybe using AI to analyze workflows.
You find the real issue is something else.
Yeah, like misaligned priorities internally. Or maybe even a kind of fear of making hard choices, of really focusing. Dependencies become a convenient excuse.
That makes sense. It forces a harder look inward.
So really wrapping this all up, AI is undeniably powerful. It's transforming workflows.
But the real breakthrough, the true advantage, comes when it frees us up.
Frees us up to double down on the uniquely human skills. The strategy, the creativity, the empathy, understanding the why behind the product.
So here's something to think about. As AI gets better and better at handling the what and the how of product management, how do we make sure we're constantly refining our why?
And what new kinds of value are going to emerge when we truly unleash that focused human ingenuity?
That's definitely something to mull over.
Spoken Tech for your ears.